This is my audience.
Look at that puppy!
These are my notepads. I'm Ross Linsman. This is my persuasive speech. Do you know how many illegal immigrants are currently residing in the United States? Today I'll be talking about some of the negative effects that illegal immigrants have on the U.S. economy as a whole. Now, according to an article, is illegal immigration a burden on the U.S. economy, written by Adam Davidson. In 2012, nearly $113 billion were spent on illegal immigrants at the federal, state, and local levels. Now, out of that $113 billion, on average, $24,000 was spent on each illegal immigrant. Now, today I'll be talking about how the government should impose tighter border restrictions and reduce government spending on illegal immigrants. Now, the talk of border security and tighter check stations has been a big talk for many decades now. Actually, I'll point here. Now, over the past few decades, there's really been nothing done about it. Now, immigration, the only problem with this is that illegal immigrants seem to receive government benefits, financial support, and government services when they don't have to pay taxes, and I don't think that's right. They also seem to suppress wages for like outside jobs that Americans are sometimes tended to not want to do, like construction work or yard work. But they do suppress wages, which drives down like minimum wage, which compete for native-born Americans for jobs. They've also been linked to high crime rates. Now, according to a study, 37% of crimes committed in 2014 were attributed to illegal immigrants. Now, out of the 37% crimes, it equaled up to 3 million crimes. Now, at the top of this list, you had assault, battery, larceny, traffic violations, to name a few. And I got all that by The American Thinker by Randall Hoover. Now, the government should cut spending, in my eyes, for undocumented immigrants, for it's not fair to the everyday taxpayer, the native-born American who wakes up every day and goes and works their job and pays taxes and gets their their pay cut cut in half every week, just to be spent on someone who's illegally in the United States. I think it would also give an incentive to illegal immigrants to actually go through the process and receive their United States citizenship, so that way they could help the U.S. economy and prosper, in the land of the United States. Another one would be you could increase border security, put more check stations, rotate border security guys, because there's a big problem with illegal immigrants talking with border security guys, check station guys, and timing it out where they get into the country illegally as well. Another proposal would be you could build a fence, which would be kind of a hard thing to do, but it's been talked about for many decades now, and whether or not it'll go through or not is probably in doubt. We have some reasons for illegal immigration needs to be reformed, some of the solutions, and then after the problem, is resolved, I think that, for resolving the problem, Americans will have better job opportunities as a whole. Yes, Americans might have to do a little more grueling work if construction, stuff like that, but there's so many unemployed Americans today that, the jobs are out there where Americans need to be working to help our economy grow. There would also be 40% less crime attributed, for the crimes committed by illegal immigrants. As I say, I believe it would also save space, money, and resources attributed to state and federal prisons, for there's a large majority of these immigrants that get locked up when they commit crimes that they never get deported back to their home country, or they just stay in jail for a while and use up our good tax-paying dollars again. Now, the more money available by these things would help the government spend more money on, we say, more student loans, for kids who actually want to, native-born Americans who want to go to college and do better by themselves. It would also help with colleges and stuff like that. Have bigger government grants for colleges that have nicer facilities, newer books, and that kind of stuff. Now, the mass inflow of immigrants has become a growing problem, and it's been that way for many decades now. And I believe that it can all be resolved with a matter of a few steps. With the one, increase the border security. Another is if you're against, illegal immigration and you want to put a stop to it, you can go ahead and vote, for someone who's illegal immigration, or something like that, where they can try to enforce laws. Now, let's see here, we got a couple more slides. The conclusion, it would be better for Americans to do as a whole, to stop the illegal immigration. And thank you for watching my speech. Here's my audience.